Now, before we look at the charts on SoFi, let's go over a couple of articles first. This first one is coming from Yahoo Finance by way of Bloomberg. SoFi rallies to record streak as student loan overhang eases. So recently, SoFi advanced for a ninth straight day. Tesla's not the only one that could go on a streak. As optimism over plans to restart student loan payments have yielded a record run of gains. SoFi's strength was started in late May as legislators reached a debt limits deal that included the resumption of student loan payments. The anticipated end of the moratorium helps alleviate an overhang for SoFi as the firm's student loan refinancing business was under pressure during the pause. Shares have more than doubled so far this year as it recovers from last year's rout when the stock plunged more than 70%. It's been a popular bet for short sellers, though they have been moving to cover their contrarian position as the stock rocketed in recent weeks. So this is also serving as a catalyst, right? When the short sellers have to buy back the shares that they shorted when prices were a lot higher. Highlighting the company's plans for profitability by the end of the year. This is what one analyst is saying at BTIG. While SoFi shares may be inexpensive now, it's difficult to see valuation remaining that low with GAAP profitability by the end of this year and potential further upside coming from the end of the student loan payment moratorium. I didn't realize they were possibly going to be profitable. Now, one thing I didn't think of, this is coming from an article found by way of commonstock.com. So you got the restart of payment, but also with interest rates at 5%, and a potential pause on interest rates and cuts towards the end of the year into next year. Lower rates will cause a surge in student debt refinancing. So SoFi CEO Anthony Noto believes that when interest rates go down, there will be more demand for student loan refinancing. Good point. This will drive student loan originations further and allow borrowers to reduce their interest payments and monthly payments overall. Being the most well-known place to refinance student debt, many college graduates will get hooked onto SoFi ecosystem once they start refinancing their student debt. Now, because we had a surge in price, right, this surge right here, SoFi has been downgraded multiple times. So Bank of America downgraded SoFi recently. And then they got two more downgrades due to valuation. SoFi stock drops on analyst downgrades. All right, so let's look at the charts. This was a beautiful level to go long when prices came down back in May at the monthly bias level at 450. I had talked about this in several shorts and potentially even in a couple of long format videos. Let's go to the weekly chart. We can see price breaking through this short-term downtrend line on the weekly chart. And price this week broke through a major resistance support band at $8. Now let's go down to the daily chart. Price is probably reacting because of this move higher, which saw a double in price, but also we do have sellers at the $10 level, right? That's also a round hole psychological number. And if you actually expand that across, you can see that it once was support. And now it's serving as resistance. So kind of good timing. Let's go down to the daily chart. So take advantage of the downgrade and the pullback. The chart is suggesting if price can come down maybe a buck more, that'll be an opportunity to go long. As the chart suggests, as payments kick on again, this $10 support resistance band will be breached in the coming weeks. I do have a short-term target at $13, as that's where we do see more resistance, which was once support. So if you're in this stock, hopefully you took some off the table. If you want to get in the stock, the $8 level will be a nice way to get long the stock. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.